What's up, YouTube? Flycap here with my second video of the week. This one's going to be in Call of Duty Team Deathmatch, and I'm going to be sniping most of the game. And here I'm playing with one of my best friends from back home, Prone Tomcat. So shout out to Prone Tomcat. And hopefully from this you can learn a little bit about the angles, lines of sight on Yemen, which is the name of this map. And I think one of the basic things I want you guys to get away from this is knowing when to challenge and how to challenge one-on-one situations with people. So the sniper is a one-shot kill, you know, if it's above the waist in this game. So it's a really useful weapon if you use it properly, in the sense that unless you have incredible gun skill and you never miss, which is rare, especially online, you don't want to just run straight at people with a sniper. So you'll see me pull out my pistol a lot this game to kind of clean up the close range kills, or if I think someone's going to be challenging me from right around a corner or in a close range situation. Right here I want to point out it's really useful to kind of lay down or go prone right next to dead bodies along the map, because it makes you really hard to see. And see right again here, pulling out the pistol. Don't be afraid to pull out the pistol to get the close range kills. A lot of people don't run with a secondary weapon. They just have the knife, especially in competitive play. I kind of disagree. I think having that secondary weapon is really important and allows you to be really more versatile on the map instead of watching certain areas. Pick up a really nice quick scope on that guy. And so we're getting the spawns here in the back of the map. So my job, just kind of to hold these down. It's a Slayer is the game here, basically, or Team Deathmatch. So every death is important. Every kill is important, especially in this situation when we're down a guy. So you see how there I dropped right there. I initially shot at him from on top of the archway, and I dropped to try to shoot at him a second time. I'm not challenging him from the same spot over and over again, the same angle. You're just too predictable when you do that. You want to be moving around and shooting at someone. If you know they're there, shoot at them from a different area, a different place that you can get an angle. And here I'm still getting my teammates to spawns, just rotating and trying to check different areas to make sure that we're not getting flanked. And I noticed that I got some X's on my screen, so I check the middle of the map and pick up the kill on that guy. Spawn my teammates next to me over here at statue again. And here I kind of made a big mistake. I figured they were going to be spawning away from where we just killed them. That's how the spawn systems work. And they're all going to be together, so I predicted it correctly in that they're going to be back here behind at the back of the map, but I should have stayed with my teammates. I'm kind of out by myself. Don't really have any help, and I don't know exactly where they're at. So I'm just running around alone, and you'll notice I get punished for it. I'm still trying to find the same guy, and it's too much time spent just going after a kill instead of helping my team. And if you're really trying to win a game, you need to be helping your team. So realizing that off my spawn, I'm going to come back over here and get in the center of the action and have some pretty nice plays here. And from this next little segment, something to notice is with the sniper in these windows, you don't just want to look and peek out the windows, crouching or standing and moving to the side like right there and peeking back out again. You see, when I lay down and come back up and come over, it makes you harder to predict, right? So especially right here, I lay down all the way. He's not going to be able to see me until the second I pop up. And so I pick up a nice double right there. And I'm watching my back with the pistol. Again, don't be afraid to use the close range. Still watching that area. I know they're spawning there. I missed a shot on that guy. But notice how I challenge here again. Crawling over. He's not going to see me until the second I pop up. I predict where he's going to be. Come up. Pick up the kill. So, really, the best way to get into the competitive scene in any of these games is to kind of pay your dues. You know, it's tempting to want to jump in and play League play or play Throwdown in Halo and just kind of learn that way. And that is a great way to learn. And if you have friends that play and are willing to teach you, that's awesome. But if you're someone who just kind of is different than your friends in the sense that you want to try those things out, I think the best advice I can give you is go in, play Team Deathmatch. Oh, the jump shot. Play Team Deathmatch, play Social Slayer, whatever the game mode would be, and just work on your gun skill. So at the very least, even if you don't know what's going on in the objective modes, those competitive playlists, you can compete as far as your shot goes, which is really important. So at this point, we have a treehouse spawn. That's the name of this area of the map, and we're going to try to push over, and it looks like they're spawning up on top of us at Market. And Joe, Prone Tomcat, gets a huge pick there, and I watch his back expecting to flank and pick up that kill. And see, they're still spawning up there, so at this point, staying alive is the best thing I can do for my team. They're focused on me. They know I'm here. I throw a couple grenades to stun them, keep them distracted. I'm dodging shots and nades of my own, and just kind of keeping them at bay. This gives my team the most time possible to flank behind or to spawn and make another push with me and to come help me out. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out for us this time, and sometimes people are just good and you're going to get beat. And the important thing is to not get discouraged. You know, if you really want to get better at something, you can't just look at when you lose a situation and say, oh, that guy, he only won because it's online, or oh man, he's you know, look at this kid, he's camping, he's using shotguns, whatever. You have to acknowledge when people are good and when people have a good shot, you know, and that's a way you learn, is having a positive mindset. So I pick up the kill on that sniper. I notice this guy running up the middle of the map and throw this nade. I get the hit marker, so I know I stunned him, and I'm going to try to run around here and flank him. And I predict him correctly and challenge him close range again with the pistol. And then switch back to my sniper for the long range of sight down the middle of the street.
Behind you, Colin.
And notice I'm laying down again, popping up. Just try to be unexpected. You know, don't take the traditional movements. To get from point A to point B, don't go in a linear fashion. Go take an interesting route. Do something different. Do something unpredictable. Nice pick on that guy on the flank. It's a 55-56 game here, which is pretty close. And if I remember correctly, we're down 1 or 2 guys in this game. So every kill and every death really matters. So just trying to stay alive and work with my teammates right here and be in the same area. Unfortunately, I get taken out from behind. That guy is using a silencer on his gun, which makes him not show up on the radar. It's really difficult to predict.
Oh, God.
But we know where they're at now. They killed us on the other side of the map. We spawned over here, so they're going to be charging us from certain areas. So just watching the alleys, the lines of sight, you know where they're coming from. And I get a hit marker there and an assist, and we get flanked from behind again. And that's going to happen if you don't have a full team and you're not communicating, but just something to learn from. And then you know, well, maybe I need to check my flanks more just to make sure. I'm playing by myself. I can't rely on these things, so I need to look out for myself more. And Black Ops 2 is a pretty fun game, like I've said, and I don't think that it really deserves all the hate that it gets from certain other gaming communities. It's really awesome that a first-person shooter on the Xbox can be as popular, get the publicity in Major League Gaming and other esports venues. Good for them. You know, we're all part of one community, so when one game succeeds as a shooter, we should all be happy. And like I've said in my previous videos, I play tons of different shooters. I don't try to discriminate. They're all cool. There's something to be said for all of them, and they each have a different skill set and a different play style. So 70-71, this is a really close game. I'm going to come over here expecting him to flank from this side. Notice I don't peek out. I go up on the ladder first so they wouldn't see me. And then I check the church, which is this area I'm looking right here, and get a huge pick on that guy, 73-73. I rotate back again to help out Prone Tomcat. He gets a huge kill. We're up by 1. And that's a tie game. And I'm watching his flank right here. He's a little overextended, so I'm watching this alleyway, expecting someone to flank behind. And of course, the second I look away, he gets taken out. And this final kill cam is really going to just come back and bite me because it's the exact area I was watching. And I turned away for a second to check the middle of the map, and this guy flanks around and picks up the kill. But overall, I think it was a really good game, showcasing how the sniper can be used on Yemen, and how to work and stay with your teammates and predict the spawns. So